this episode of AJ Larkin Garage, it's all about stance. We're here with Australia's two most stanced cars. We've got the stanced AU, the most stanced AU in Australia, and the most stanced Supra in Australia. So we have done a small vid about God's gift before. Now it's unlocked, we're gonna have a look inside. So when Jayden first got this car, it was bog stock, automatic. Didn't have the leather seats. This now has a manual gearbox in it. We did all that ourselves. This was before we even thought of doing YouTube. But yeah. We did all of the manual conversion. It has coilovers in it. Nice as rims. And it is lowers balls to the ground. Now, my motto has always been everyone to their own. Some people don't like stance cars, some people do. I think he's done a pretty good job. Aftermarket rear bumper and front guard as well. Custom made boot lip. There's only one of these made and this is it on the car. Roof wing as well, pretty rare item. Really nice. There's a lot of big things to come on this car in the channel. So, we'll get Jayden to talk himself through this. Okay, talk us through it.
Well, the side skirts and rear bar are from a Series 3 XR8 Rebel, but I guess you could call it. They also came out as an XR6 ST as well. Yeah, that's what they're off. The lips are just off eBay. The front lip around here is originally off of a Series 1 XR6, but it also fits the Forte SR front as well. The bottom of them are the same shape. Window banner by Damien Rendell at Bodywork.
Check out Bodywork, they're the guys that do all of our stickers. And they do a killer job. Well, he does a killer job. He's a one-man band and he does a fantastic job.
Yeah. The genuine Ford roof lip. I actually bought a whole nother AU to get that.
Yeah,
they're that rare.
That rare. The roof lip costs as much as the whole car, so you just bought a whole car.
Yeah. And the boot lip here, I originally bought it off the original one. This is a remake of the original. I wanted the original off of a guy in Melbourne who ran on a drag car and rode it off. So, yeah, vulture with the pickings. So I took it off, bought it off him, and then when I got it back, it was sort of like all big gaps through here and bulgy and had weather damage. So I got it remade by Anthony at Aero Image Garage.
Check them out as well.
He does amazing work. Like all this here, there's no lifting, nothing. It's all like sealed to the boot.
He did the painting too?
No, recently. We had it painted by a guy that we no longer use now for reasons.
If you look at my front bar, you'll see the reason.
Everything's been replaced from taillights to headlights, bushes, transmission, everything's been replaced.
It's pretty much a fully restored AU, except the paint.
Yeah.
But the paint is getting done very shortly.
And wheels now.
And wheels. And then,
Nothing has been untouched.
yeah. But it's all done legally, of course. Everything is legal. As all cars are on AJ Larkin Garage, 100% legal. So, police don't need to worry about this. So this car is a real special place in my heart, as well as Jaydons. It is Jaydons' car, but me and him spent a lot of time on this together. Lots of hours, literally nights and nights together working on this car. It's come a long way. We learned a lot of what we know already from working on this. Yeah, it's awesome seeing it this far from being done. All it literally needs now is some paint and a big turbo under that bonnet. At the moment, it's only got the standard 6-cylinder N-Tech that's inside. Nothing too fancy. We were going to turbo that motor, but it's not really worth it. So we were tossing up barras, and then it was, yeah, everyone's done that. So whatever we're chucking in this car, it's going to be something different to what other people have done, hopefully, if he doesn't change his mind again. But it should be good, and we'll put that on the channel as well under the playlist of making God's gift great. Yeah, just wanted to share cool cars. None of these cars are on airbags either. They're 100% coilovers. They drive them like this. They got to go sideways over speed bumps and all that. The car has a measurement tool. It's about there you go. It's about a thong high, which is legal for all Queensland police watching. That's legal height, is a thong high. I know what you've heard. It's meant to be 100 mil. That's fake news. It's a thong high. I've actually cleared it with Department of Transport myself. Alrighty. Next up we have a purple stanced Supra, which no doubt if you're on any car pages, this thing has been blowing up everywhere. So which one of you want to talk to me about it? Okay, go ahead Jaden, talk us through it.
It's a 1994?
93.
1993 SZ Supra Series 1. Fairly stock. Got a fairly stock drivetrain, automatic 4-speed at the moment. It's got a catback exhaust, stock headers with a cat taken out.
Cat left in. Cat left in.
It's got 2 cats from standard.
2 cat from standard.
Yeah. It's got BC gold coilovers, which obviously lowered BC coilovers.
Can't see them in there because of these big Johnnies.
Got hard race adjustable camber arms at the front, just stock camber adjustment at the back at the moment. And the most obvious part would be the work VSXS's in 18 by 10, neg 30 front, neg 0 rear, 10.5 neg 0 rear. Genuine works.
That's almost a full thong width. So that's a good way to measure things. Just chuck a plugger on there. That fella tried to ruin our photo shoot. What colour is this?
This is Viper Mica, which I'm pretty sure is a BF or an FG stock colour. One of the two.
So you've painted your Supra a Ford colour.
Previous owner did.
Previous owner. We've got also a moulded boot lip.
Yes, previous owner was a bodyworker, and this is all metal. It's no fiberglass at all.
And it's wide bodied, isn't it?
Wide body front guards only on the front.
So yeah,
It's a rear stock wide body. So the front's 30mm wider than standard.
Hence why they crack. They're fiberglass.
yeah.
It's also got rid-off side skirts and a genuine, I guess you want to call it genuine rid-off front tire as well.
All fiberglass. Yeah, which is good for bumps because it cracks.
Cheap to repair.
Cheap to repair, but just be careful when you have fiberglass stuff because if you run over something, it'll crack. Unlike rubber and or plastic stuff. So, big plans for this car or?
Yeah. GTE, 2JZ.
And
T56 or TR6060 because V161s are very hard to come by.
Get rid of that
just like
auto.
AU rear spoilers, very fucking
Yeah,
very hard to
very
get.
hard.
Either T56, TR66, or CD, or an I'm.
I'm not sure about the diff at the moment. It's got an open center at the moment, so I don't know the Supra lingo for diffs yet, but it'll be an LSD soft one. Yeah, she's aiming for around 350 to 400 horsepower to start with.
So a stock XR6 turbo then. Good stuff. Good stuff. Now, also going off what I just showed you about thong height in relate to legality, this car is almost legal. If it doesn't fit, if the thong don't fit, it's illegal, unfortunately. This is going to be the first illegal car on AJ Larkin Garage. I mean, everything else is legal except it's only 3/4 of a thong high, which isn't good enough, unfortunately. Any skids? Couple of skids, sneaky skid. I mean, we are at our private shooting pad,
Mexican household.
which is fully licensed for skids. This is a licensed venue. So this is a bit about stance cars I don't show you. They get hooked up on the slightest thing. We just spent 5 minutes trying to get the Supra off a slight incline. And that's what happens when your car's like 1/4 of a thong off the ground, eh? I don't know, do we show the damage? It's a wee bit of damage. So that's what happens when your car's 1/4 of a thong off the ground. So they're fiberglass, so they can be repaired, of course. But remember, kiddies, if you want to have that static on the ground slammed look, you need to have airbags, otherwise that happens. You know, it is what it is. You get what you get, you don't get upset. Well, that's an important lesson to learn about your stance cars, eh? You slam it on its guts and it gets caught up on things. Isn't that right, Jaden?
Stock metal guards.
Have stock metal guards instead of fiberglass. Ah, let's get it done. Woofed. Thanks for watching this very short video. Remember, if you stance your car, you're a tool. We'll see you later.